How do you get your inspiration for some of the in-depth articles that that we have the joy to read?
Actually, it's kind of crazy, but the people that know me know it well. Most of my inspirations come on the back of a John Deere.
Oh, really?
That that is my
Okay.
decompression,
Okay.
mowing and get on the back of that John Deere, and most of my stories are written on that before I ever get to the computer. So it's it's quiet, it's solitude, no phones, no
Yeah.
computers, just out there again in nature, mowing grass
Yeah.
and enjoying it,
Yeah.
and I take it from there to the computer.
Right. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but my saddle horse report usually comes on Monday or Tuesday, so I'm always finding myself checking my mailbox
Mailbox
to,
for
yeah,
that. Well,
go,
good. We're glad to hear
let's
that.
go see what Bob has to say this week.
Yeah, it is. And it gives me an opportunity. It does give me a platform, and
Right.
you try to be fair with it. And
Right.
there are
Right.
issues. Not everything's great and
Right.
glorious, and sometimes you got to say some things that maybe aren't the easiest to swallow.
Right.
But
Right.
but it just you have to watch that balance. But
Yeah.
I really pride ourselves.
Yeah.
Christy Walmack, our publisher, and her dad David, who started us all. They've been the greatest supporters and really behind me and our company and taking the lead in some of this.
Yeah, right.
And not everything is great and glorious, but not just criticizing it, but having an answer for it.
Well, you know what? You do a great job at addressing some of those difficult situations and issues,
Right.
bring it to the forefront, and putting it out there in a way that educates folks, and it's not offensive, and it serves its purpose,
Well,
and
thank you.
I appreciate it for
That
one.
is what we try to
Yeah.
do. And again, there's and just I'm really lucky. We've got a lot of people in this industry that want to give back and work and make it better. And now, actually, as president of the American Saddlebred Association, I've given an opportunity to do a lot of that as well. And really happy that we are merging with the American Morgan Horse Association, the UPHA,
Yes.
to have the Super Convention.
The Super
this year.
Convention.
That's been one of my goals.
Very
now
excited about
for
that.
a decade. That because alone we're all just out on an island, but
Right.
if our like show horses can work together, we're all
Absolutely.
doing the same thing. And we've seen it here this week. We've
Right.
seen some saddle horse people
Right.
showing Morgans for the first time. And it's been a really heartwarming thing to
Right.
see. And if you're a horseman, you love a good horse of any
Absolutely.
breed.
Absolutely.
And that's what we've seen. And I've working with Julie Broadway and Jeff Gove at AMHA has been a pleasure. And this Super Convention, February 9th through 14th in Boston, it's going to be a time. Really, we're going to educate, we're going to entertain, and we're going to have a really good time.
So you're covering the convention. Your responsibility there is president of the Saddlebred Association. Are you also? Do you have a dual hat for Saddle Horse Report while you're there? Or
Well, yeah, actually, I'm chairman of the entire Super Convention, chairman of that committee, and then, of course, President Association comes with it, and yes, we'll be covering it as well. So Christy Walmack will be with me there and then give me some relief on the coverage because I'll have a couple hats that week, but really excited. We've been working for 2 years now on this convention, and everybody's come together. It's going to be a format's going to be different than I think a lot of people are used to.
Right.
And again, our theme, which is much as what you all are doing here, is we're celebrating the past, enjoying where we are today, and then looking to the future. Where are we going to be 20 years from now as an equine sport, and how are we going to get there? A lot of questions, but I think we're going to have a few answers and open up the floor, and hopefully attendees and members from all the associations will come and give us their input, stuff we might not have ever thought about. But we're going to have some very open discussions and the time to actually follow up on those discussions.
So tell our audience about the keynote speaker. I was very excited to hear about that and how you secured that.
Very excited. We are having the famous Hall of Fame thoroughbred trainer, Dwayne Lucas, and he's going to join us for a Friday afternoon luncheon. And we were just lucky. We had a few connections. And he actually told us he used to show horses in his youth.
Did he?
And that totally slipped me. And as a historian, I was really mad that one got by me. but he knows the show horse business. And of course, he operates multiple race divisions and East Coast, West Coast, and they're all over. So I think he's going to be able to give us a different perspective on what it's like to handle streams of horses, customers, different situations.
And that's Saturday night, right?
That's Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon.
Friday
Okay.
afternoon. So that'll be a big luncheon. That'll be in conjunction with the UPHA Divisional Horses of the Year.
Okay.
Those awards will be given Friday afternoon, and
Okay.
he'll be the keynote speaker for that. On Saturday night, we're actually going to have a Tony Award-winning performer, Beth Lavelle, who's going to do some entertainment for us in conjunction with our awards. And it's going to be a black and white night, very dressy. We're going to do some different things stage-wise, production-wise. again, it'll be production like we have not seen at one of our conventions.
And so how can we get tickets? Where do we go?
Go to www.superconvention.com. And Tony Lee has set up a website for us. He's on our committee and an integral part of this.
Great.
And so you can go to any of the associations, whether it's the Morgan Association website, Saddlebred, UPHA, or the Super Convention website itself. And we're already, hotel rooms are already available. We're at the Westin Waterfront, one of the newer hotels in Boston. Great location. We're pretty much going to own the hotel that week. A lot of branding. You're going to walk in and know you're in the right place. We've got the welcoming party on Thursday night at Legal Seafoods. Legals is an icon of New England, as you know. Great. It's right on the water, right on the harbor. It's going to be a great night there, welcoming all the attendees. The night before that, actually, we have a Celtics basketball game. Several of us will be going to that. We've got a few suites to be able to take attendees that want to go there.
So what's dress code?
For which part?
I'm assuming afternoon and then evening.
Yeah, afternoon. You know, it would be casual, slacks, jeans, casual, dress pants, whatever. Saturday night will be very formal, very dressy.
Formal tux or formal, semi-formal like suits?
Semi-formal, but I think there will be several in tux.
It'll
be optional, black tie optional.
Gotcha.
And I think we'll see a lot of that because it is going to be the theme of the night. Actually, will be a black and white evening. So
and how much are tickets?
We're just setting that now. I'm thinking for Saturday night, we're probably looking at the $75 range for those tickets, but it'll be dinner and entertainment. And again, we're really working on having a top-notch menu for those. Luncheon tickets for the afternoon luncheons and keynote speakers, they're going to run in the 50 to 55 range.
And can you get a week pass for everything?
We will have a combo, yes. You can go online. That'll be launched very soon. You'll be able to go online to the site and take care of all your registration, all your tickets in one swoop. So that will be available very soon, and we're looking forward to hosting everybody in New England.
I'm looking forward to it. You guys have done a phenomenal job putting that together.
We're lucky. Chapter 14 is an integral part, and that was one of the decisions for bringing that super convention to Boston because we knew we have an army of workers in Chapter 14 that really like to do projects, get out to support these causes. And will give us a backbone. And obviously, we've got a great Morgan contingent in New England right there, ready-made. And we're just looking forward to hosting everybody. We're thinking outside the box, and hopefully, it's taken a lot of work and planning. The schedules, particularly, because every association's got so many awards, so many individual needs and wants. So we're blending those, and that's been the hardest part of this all. But I'm hoping we can have a blueprint for this, and then in the future
carry it forward.
Every 3 to 5 years, whatever it might be. Because again, I think the key to all of us is going to be working together. I don't believe the Saddlebred Association can do it on its own. The Morgan Association can do it on its own. But together, we've got a lot of smart people and know the horse business, and so I think we can figure out where we need to be.
So tonight, Justin's Lounge.
Justin's Lounge.
You guys are you're the host of the whole event.
We're it. Come join us. Have some hospitality. We want to celebrate the past. We had a big feature in the Saddle Horse Report here, a 4-page spread on different champions throughout the decades here, and a little topic about each of them. So it's great to share the stories and talk about the past champions, and then be wowed by what we have in the future going on right behind us.